Hey, what's up guys, it's Survivalist Dan and this is your daily prep. As many of you guys know, for the last week or so I went through a no running water challenge. My wife and I were moving, so we decided to go without any running water and instead use our 55-gallon water barrel that we had to drain anyway. So it was a fun, enlightening, eye-opening experience. Just thought I'd kind of wrap it all up, show you guys a few little slices of what it was like. Alright guys, so this is my first ever shower from a bucket. Looks like I got about maybe 2.5 gallons. It's kind of going easy on myself. I'm going to see if I can do it with less. Here we go! Woo! Alright guys, so for my first ever shower, I don't think I did too bad. Probably used about a gallon of water, just pretty liberal still. If I was in a real survival situation, I wouldn't be using any water for bathing, probably. Maybe washing my hands, maybe washing my face a little bit. But I did the old dump the bucket over the head method once just to get me pretty good and wet. And then as I soaked up, I did the scoop and kind of rinse off a little bit as I go. How is it?
It's cold. I just did my arms first. What?
You're on camera. So I figured out that this is my wash water here. It doesn't matter how dirty and disgusting it gets to a certain point, but I'm kind of reusing that, getting everything wet, sudsing it up, and then I got my clean rinse water right here. So when I'm all done, rinse it over this, catch it, and then once all the dishes are done, I'm going to use this to flush the toilet. Starting to think smart. 2 days into it. That's what I call a good woman right there. Getting it done. Fetching the water.
My wet hair from my freezing shower. And fetching the water.
Fetching the water. Finally. You're actually paying off. The toilet tank is like the dregs, okay? It needs the least purified water, okay? So washing your hands, drinking, obviously, all these things, it's got to be more purified. This water doesn't need to be. So what I've been doing is, here I have my 5-gallon bucket that I cleaned out really, really well and boiled and sterilized and all that stuff. But I'm using a little bit of that in here as kind of my shower water, which I am pouring over myself with this cup. And then I'm standing in this big tub right here. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of disgusting water because that is all the dirty water. So I'm standing in that which is kind of gross, but as I'm washing and rinsing myself with this guy with water from there. And then once I'm all done, I dump this water into the tank so that I can still kind of use it one more time for the flushing action. One other thing that's really cool is you see this tube coming through my window. It's kind of ghetto rigged, but this is from the washing machine. So actually any dirty washing machine water can be caught and filtered in here as well too. So just kind of a little, 3 day. I'm 3 days into it now, and that's kind of the way that the wheels have been spinning for 3 days. And so sort of the stuff that I've come up with to try to stretch the water a little bit further. Little waterless shaving right now.
A little bit of water instead of getting in the shower all over again.
Just a little dampening down there, huh?
Yep. The knees are the hardest.
The shower is the most painful part anyway.
Yeah.
Hauling water. The part to consider is what time of day you're going to be taking it, because if you take it when it's too early or too late at night, it's pretty chilly. As I'm standing here shivering behind the towel. Alright guys, so I am here filling up my 5-gallon bucket, and I got it siphoning and then the siphon broke. So essentially now we know that there is less water in the barrel. You can kind of see the water levels right there. So we know that this water level is either equal, well, pretty much equal to that, because it's no longer creating a siphon that will pull into this guy. Whoa. Alrighty, so we didn't use it all. We still gotta move, so I'm gonna dump out the last little tiny bit. You got a bunch of cobwebs. Alrighty, time to go feed the grass. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little look of some of what our week without running water was all about. I'm here with Jamie. I thought I would ask Jamie, since she participated in this with me, some of like her take on the week without running water. What was the hardest stuff? What maybe would you have not expected? Anything? We haven't really planned this out, so I'm kind of putting her on the spot. But what do you think? Was it fun?
It was interesting. I think the hardest thing for me was the shower thing. Dishes were also a pain.
It's not like you did, any.
I know, he did. He actually did most of the dishes because I wasn't feeling well.
One of my biggest takeaways was you fill up a little pot of water to take a shower, and you'd only use like this much for the whole thing. And you think like, man, that's like a quarter of a gallon or something. And when you take like a 20-minute super long shower where you're just thinking about the mysteries of life, that's like gallons and gallons and gallons just going down the drain. So definitely a little bit of water savings, obviously, when you do something like that.
One other thing that we didn't actually do is we didn't wash any of our clothes.
True. That's
So
a total non-essential.
That, though,
Keep those clothes dirty.
to me, eventually you're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
Just like eventually you're going to have to shower. Like, for me, feeling gross, like, just made me feel worse.
Hope you guys enjoy that. Definitely recommend that you try it because you don't know that kind of stuff until you give it a shot. Did find a couple of really cool ideas from Brooklyn Prepper and also from a video that my friend Beast passed on to me as far as like rigging up things with 5-gallon buckets to do some of your dishes and act as a sink and stuff like that. But that was sort of the week without water. We're in our new place now. Happy to be coming to you guys from here. Hopefully the chaos will settle down a little bit, and we'll keep the videos coming. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Revivalist Dan, and this has been your Daily Prep.